everyone, Chris Bennett here again, your blockchain beard guy, back with another episode. And today I want to talk about something that I think is really, really cool. It's a technology that is, in my opinion, not getting enough attention in the blockchain space. It's going to end up being an absolute game changer. And if this is not on your radar, it absolutely needs to be. And what I'm talking about is IPFS. IPFS. And that is the Interplanetary File System. And the Interplanetary File System was created by a guy named Juan Benet. He's got a company, Protocol Labs. And Juan is, first of all, an amazingly smart dude. And he's also a really, really entertaining speaker. So if you're interested in this, hop over to YouTube, look up Juan Benet, listen to a few of his talks. Really, really interesting and smart guy. But Juan is a big thinker. And he was thinking one day, what's going to happen when people colonize Mars? How's our internet going to work? The internet today is very, very, very inefficient, but it only has to go relatively short distances, so we don't really notice the inefficiency. And what I mean when I say inefficient is this. Let's say that you and I are sitting together having coffee in a coffee shop, and I pull up my phone and I decide I'm going to post a cute picture of my brand new puppy dog. So I come onto LinkedIn and I post the picture to share with you guys. And I tell you, as we're sitting in the coffee shop, hey, you should check out this picture I just posted. So you go, okay, and you pull out your phone and you go and you look at the picture. And what happens when you pull up your phone and you go to LinkedIn is, even though you're sitting right next to me, when I sent that picture, I sent it all the way out to the servers that host LinkedIn. And then I told you, go look at this picture. And you pulled out your phone, you requested that picture. Your request went all the way out to those servers and then brought a copy of that picture all the way back to the coffee shop right next to me. And then maybe some more friends walk in and they say, hey, what are you guys looking at? And I tell them about this cute puppy dog picture. So they pull out their phones and they all start looking at the picture. And the same thing happens. Each of them sends a request that goes all the way out to the LinkedIn servers, and then a copy of the picture comes back. So that works okay on planet Earth. But when we go to Mars, there's an average time gap of 13 light minutes, meaning if I'm on Mars and I want to see that picture and the LinkedIn servers are on Earth, I'm going to send a request from my phone, and it's going to take 13 minutes at light speed for that request to get all the way back to Earth. And then the servers on Earth are going to send that puppy dog picture back to Mars. It's going to take another 13 minutes. So it's going to take 26 minutes from the time I say, hey, I want to see that picture, until I actually have it on my phone or have it on my screen. And that's what Juan realized, that if we're going to go out and colonize other planets, we need an internet that's going to work when we get there. And that's what IPFS is all about. We talk a lot in blockchain about decentralization. Well, IPFS is a way to decentralize the internet. And it does that by doing something revolutionary. And what it does is, right now, the internet runs on what's known as location-based addressing. So when you open your browser and you go to www.linkedin.com, in the back there are a technology called DNS servers, and they translate LinkedIn into what's known as an IP address. And it might be something like 152.14.28.193. And that IP address is just like a mailing address on an envelope. It points to a physical location. It points to the spot on planet Earth where the servers for LinkedIn are listening and ready to serve back the content. What IPFS does is it uses content-based addressing, meaning it doesn't care where the information is stored. It asks for the information, not for what's at the location. So to go back to our coffee shop example, imagine I post this picture on LinkedIn and I tell everyone else in the coffee shop about it. Well, you pull up your phone first and you go to view my picture. And since I'm right there in the coffee shop with you and I already have it on my phone, your phone can just get it from my phone. It doesn't have to go to the servers. And when the third person comes in, our mutual friend, and wants to see the picture, he can download half of it from you and half of it from me, because we both have a copy. And when another mutual friend comes in, she can get a third of the picture from each of us. So actually, the more people that come into the coffee shop or near the coffee shop, the faster that picture loads. And you can actually get faster performance than we see on today's internet. So again, IPFS, really, really cool technology. Some other really cool things about it. It runs on a peer-to-peer model, so it doesn't go down. IPFS sites or content on IPFS can't be censored, can't be taken offline. It's not subject to any denial of service attacks. So it's a very robust, secure way to store information. And because IPFS just stores files and data, and it doesn't really care what those files and data are, you can actually use IPFS as an application hosting solution, meaning you can write an application, maybe one that runs on blockchain, and you can host the web interface and all the code for it on IPFS, and then it doesn't live on one server, it lives on all the servers. And again, it can't go down, it can't be censored, it can't be taken offline, it can't be hit with a denial of service attack. So real cool stuff, guys. If you have not checked out IPFS, check it out. I'm going to post a link to an article that I wrote about it that goes a little bit more in depth about all this. If you guys are interested in IPFS and want to know more, shoot me a message, leave me a comment. And again, feel free to jump over to YouTube, check out Juan Benet. Really, really smart guy, and I've learned a lot from him. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is Chris Bennett, your blockchain beard guy. Hope you guys have an awesome day. We'll talk to you next time.